we have with us the very talented and the very gorgeous Miss Sakshi Malik. Ma'am, we're truly honored and we're really grateful that you could spend time with us here today for Simples 21. I'm Archana, and with me I have Krish, and we're from the press committee of Simples, and we'll be taking your interview today.
I'm also so honored to be here, and thank you so much, guys. The fashion event was really nice. The amount of efforts everyone had put in, it was amazing. So yeah, let's start with the interview.
So getting into that, how was your experience with the participants and what did you think?
I really like the concept and the amount of efforts that everyone had put in. This concept, the maximalism concept, has been it was in trends before, but now it has, like, since after COVID, it has come back. And you can actually not copy the concept. Like you can get ideas, but it should be unique. And I can see that every single person had put in their unique efforts, and it was truly amazing. Yeah, you all are such talented people.
Well, thank you so much, ma'am. But a question that I would like to ask you is that you started your career predominantly as a model and as an actress. So how exactly did you come about these two professions? Has it been like a childhood dream of yours, or was it something that happened rather unexpectedly in your life?
What exactly, like coming into
acting and modeling? How did you come about these two?
Yeah, it was. I've always wanted to get into this field, but my parents, they would be like, okay, you know, you're intelligent, you should just, like, you're good in maths and science, you should just go for BTech. And obviously I liked studying as well. But during my BTech times, I was always participating in the fashion shows and fashion events. And then everyone started telling me, all my friends started telling me that, you know, why don't you post pictures? And I was always fond of like posting pictures of my different kind of outfits and wearing something or the other. And I had started doing that, and a lot of people started liking it. And so like the final decision to actually shift from Delhi to Mumbai, and for someone, because I had always lived with my parents, and for someone who had never lived alone or independently, so it was quite hard. But for me, it was always about chasing my dreams, and that's how I landed into this.
That's very great, and that's very inspiring to hear as well, ma'am. So you're also a fashion, beauty, and lifestyle influencer. So when exactly do you start becoming such a strong advocate for fitness? And when did you decide to actually start up your YouTube channel, which focused on fitness?
It was so since I was a child, I was a kid, I was always into being fit, and I never wanted to be overweight or unhealthy. And there was this one time I was eating like nonsense food, and I'd gained all this weight. I was traveling. I'd went to US and Greece, and I'd gained all this weight, and it was affecting my mental health. Like I did not feel good enough, which was actually wrong on my part, because you should be like comfortable in your skin and in your body type. But I realized that it was very unhealthy. Like I wanted to be stronger, and I started working out since then, and I made it a point to be consistent with it. And I've always loved working out, and to be in the gym, and the kind of positive vibes you get after a good session of workout. And not just like being in the gym, I also like to dance. I like to practice yoga, meditation, and sometimes kickboxing. So that's when I realized that if and I had gained like a lot of knowledge about working out. So I wanted to like share it with all my followers. And when I started doing that, everyone liked it. So I thought of starting my YouTube channel, and I'm so glad that I still get DMs from people who have followed my 2-week fitness challenge, and the difference they have seen in their bodies. And I'm really glad that people are, I'm able to help other people.
So how have you been coping with the pandemic? Are there any insights that you would like to share with us?
It is like really difficult. Last year, I myself got COVID positive after a shoot. And it was, I felt so helpless, and I was, oh God, like, how will I work, or what can I do about my work? And it was like like, you know, a lot of people are going through so much mental trauma. I think it's so important that you have to like think of your mental health and put it first. And a lot of people are losing it. And I see all these people who are like creating so much negativity on social media as well. Like people are just writing hate comments everywhere. But it's up to you. Like either you can like get into that negative zone and feel that, okay, this disease might like take us down, or you can actually think of it as a way to work on yourself, on your mental health, on your fitness, or whatever you like to do. You might start a new hobby, and you might like work on your whatever works for you. Like for me, I started cooking, I started dancing, and I'm happy this way. I feel that a lot of people can just grow. And like I heard from the participants, how they said that being at home actually helped them come up with all these creative ideas. So yeah, it is. I feel like people should take it in a positive way. And there's light at the end of the tunnel. So I feel that COVID will just go away soon.
So now more of a follow-up question in this as well. Just like you mentioned, the pandemic certainly has taken a toll on all of us to the point where it's even difficult to even get out of our bed sometimes. So what would be a tip or, a piece of advice that you would give us to, stay motivated and moreover stay fit during this pandemic?
Yeah, like even I have gone through those days where I would just not want to get out of the bed. But just think about how much you're harming your body or yourself if you're just lying in the bed and not doing anything. It can work for 1 or 2 days, but it cannot work forever. And you just have to put yourself first, love yourself. And if you really, truly love yourself, then you can, like, you should think about your mental health, about your fitness, and think about everything that makes you happy, and just get out of the bed and do what makes you happy, be it cooking or be it working out or working on your skills, on your creativity, anything.
Yeah, that was amazing. Our associate sponsor, Stu Credit, actually has a question for you. So they would like to know, who would you give credit to for where you've reached and what you are now?
It would be my mom. She has always told me that she has always had my back and always supported me no matter what. So when I decided to move to Mumbai, they were very apprehensive about me going there and living all by myself. And they even came with me to Mumbai, and my mom would just not go back. She was like, okay, I have to be sure that she's gonna be okay. But eventually she realized that, okay, she can be independent, and my mom can always support me. And whenever I'm not feeling when I'm feeling let down, or when things are not working my way, I always go to my mom and talk to her, and just 15 minutes of talking to her and I'm back on track, all motivated.
So we hope you had a great time judging Fashion Fiesta and that our participants met your expectations. Once again, thank you so much for joining us for Simpulse 2021.
Thank you so much, guys.